All right, all right, all right. We about to get into the show. Let me give you a little introduction before we get into the mother freaking show. Let's get a little introduction going.
Zillionaire entertainment, baby. 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 Zillionaire entertainment, baby.
Yeah, buddy.
Zillionaire entertainment, baby.
What's up? What's poppin'? It's your boy Zillionaire. Welcome to the mother freaking show. You know the truth speaking, the guy that makes everybody mad. This video is gonna make a lot of people mad because it's gonna be a black woman calling out other black women. I'm gonna say it again. This video is gonna make a lot of black women mad because it's a black woman calling out other black women. Now, see, let me say something here. as I study the Bible, right, I like studying the life of Christ. Now, when Jesus Christ spoke, what did he do? He spoke in parables. Not only did he speak in parables, but he gave you examples. He showed you what he was talking about. All right, he gave you a correlation, something you can identify with to explain his parables. Now, as I go live, I'm going to start showing y'all videos and clips and just to show y'all what I'm talking about. I don't want to just be up here just talking. I like to show examples of the stuff we're dealing with out here, okay? And if it don't apply, let it fly. But obviously, when I call out the behavior of this generation of Jezebels, when you call out this behavior, it applies to a lot of them. That's why they're ready to cancel any black man that comes on YouTube speaking the truth and calling out this behavior. I've had bad experiences with black women. I've been falsely accused, set up, thrown in prison. I've been dragged through the child support system. I've been set up. I done had to fight niggas. I done been in all kind of stuff. I had my own sister did me dirty. All kind of stuff I go through with black women, my own women. Bad experiences. Bad experience. And then mind you, the sad part about it is the better you treat them, the more you become victimized. I'm going to say it again. The better you treat black women, the worse they treat you. Because if you treat them good, they don't respect it. They don't appreciate it. They take it for granted. That's why they go after men that kick their ass, treat them like shit, lie to them, use them and abuse them. They like those type of guys. That's why the majority of them have babies by them. Now, this chick right here in there, Dorsey, she makes a lot of black women mad because she calls out other black women. And I'm going to start playing videos of black women calling out other black women. This generation of black women, we're living in some last and evil, wicked days. It's wicked. And let me say this before I play the video. It's more black men in jail because of their own women. You know how many black men been falsely accused and thrown in prison by black women? You know how many fathers been dragged through the child support system, and even guys that found out it was not their kid, they got dragged through the child support system? You know how many men get killed and set up by their own women? But we don't want to talk about that side. We don't want to talk about the messed up stuff a lot of these black women are doing to a lot of these good brothers. We don't want to talk about that part. They want to manipulate the narrative to say that all black men are bad. And as soon as we call out their behavior, they have an issue with it because, you know, when you hold a mirror up to somebody, they usually don't like what they see. Instead of changing their behavior, they get mad at you for calling it out. And this is why successful black men are marrying outside their race twice as much now. Let's listen to what Dorsey has to say, and it's going to make a lot of black women mad. And I looked on the internet, I seen a lot of black women is pissed off at her because it's true. See, she's supposed to go along with Jezebel society. She's supposed to go along with the Jezebel movement. And let me tell you something. A lot of women aren't going along with the Jezebel movement. A lot of women don't follow the majority. You got a handful of women that's like, that ain't right. Y'all women know what y'all doing, and y'all ain't right. Period. Period. Now let's watch the video. Let's check it out.
Question that so many females and some men have nowadays. Why?
What's poppin' Yvette? What's poppin' Roxy Graham? What's poppin' Sedino? And everybody else that's in the live, you want to become a monthly member, you hit that link, support the channel, support the truth, support the movement. Tell you.
I struggle with a man. Why would I be doing bad with a man when I can do bad all by myself, or I can do better by myself? You don't have teamwork skills. You don't work well with others. Bitch, you don't know how to communicate. Ho, you don't know how to operate in a household where everything don't just go your way. That is why you do better by yourself. Y'all mamas didn't tell y'all this part. They told y'all the first part, well, you shouldn't be struggling with a man. She ain't tell you that if you don't acquire the skills to work well with others, bitch, you won't be able to do better with others. This is why a lot of y'all don't understand the concept that you can be in a group or a team and things should be going better. But if y'all don't know how to organize, if you don't know how to manage emotions, if you don't got boundaries, you will use one another up. You will always feel like a victim if you don't have goals and the right mindset. If you can't take personal accountability for your choices, you will be in a space where it will feel like it's worse with a partner than it is by yourself. Y'all be thinking y'all be knowing everything and don't be knowing the fuck thing. Typing up these posts with great attitude in them, you could tell. Don't argue with me, argue with your mammy. No, you should actually go argue with your mammy for telling you that half truth. She didn't bring it all the way full circle. The stuff you just typed don't make sense. The shit you run around saying to niggas don't make sense. Well, why would I stay with you and struggle when I could just be? It works out well when you're by yourself because you don't know how to work with others. You ever seen children that don't know how to share? They don't know how to play with other children because all they feel like is everything belongs to them. So they don't share their toys. They don't know how to play games to take turns. Don't know how to let somebody go and then they go after or they go first and then move out of the way and let the other person go. So your kid be sitting off crying by themselves with no friends, no social relationships. Nobody wants to be around them. They can be as spoiled as they want. You can buy them all the nice clothes. They can be the best dressed in the class and bitch, they'll be miserable. Nobody wants to play with your little fine ass little son. His little cute self don't got no friends because the nigga don't share. The little girl don't know how to be friends with other kids, don't know how to like be in a space where you're not bullying or always trying to make things go that is why you hoes do better by yourself than with a partner. And then the other thing is you don't know how to pick them. You don't know how to pick them. What you mean? So we sharing men?
Boom. Boy, she cussing, but she telling the truth. I don't care. You say y'all talk about her language. I listen past the language. I listen to the truth she spit. She cussing a lot. Yes, she is. But damn it, she telling the truth. She telling it like it is. A lot of black women don't like that. You don't, hey, Dorsey, and I heard she got a little following on Instagram and Facebook. Her name is Dorsey. Oh, boy. Woo. A lot of black women, they're like, oh, you ain't part of the Jezebel movement? You a black woman. They kill me with the black woman card. See, when they say I'm a black woman, in other words, you can't hold me accountable. You can't call me out. I could be masculine. I could be violent. I could be ignorant. I could disrespect you. They pull the black woman card. I'm a black woman. So I can't hold you accountable. I can't call you out. None of that. So they try to throw that out there. They kill me with that crap. That's all black. Your mama black. My mama don't act like you. My mama don't act like you. And if my mama acted like you, I would say that. They kill me with that. Your mama black. Yup. And my mama don't act like you. Thank God my mother didn't act like that. My mother respected my father. The women in my family, they respected their men whether they were wrong or right. I've never seen any woman in my family cuss their man out, bad mouth. They didn't do it. They may have had their disagreements. They may have had their arguments. I grew up seeing women respecting men. That's the era I come from. They never Nowadays, a black woman will cuss you out. She'll attack you. They hit men. A lot of black women are verbally abusive. Oh, let's not talk about how verbally abusive and physically abusive a lot of black women are. They could throw your ass in jail, falsely accuse you, put you on child support. They could set you up to get killed, all kind of stuff. And so they get mad because we call it out. And I'm going to start showing more black women calling out other black women. I'm going to show more and more of this because I want y'all to see this. I don't want to just, because listen, black women, they get mad at men that speak the truth. But for some reason, when it comes from another black woman, it's like, oh, it takes them to another level of anger. I don't care. She cussing, but she telling the truth.
Y'all be slow as they come. You don't know how to pick them. You pick people that they don't have their basics together. So when you mix your life with them, of course you're doing worse with him because he didn't even have enough to be at the table with you. And that's still your fault. Still not his fault. Bitch, if you met me and I ain't got no car, not my own place to live, don't got no stable income, and you come mix your stability with mine and then cry because you're doing worse, that was your bad. What you thought the fuck was going to happen when you take 2 and put a -1 with it? Bitch, you're going to get less. How did you think you was adding when the person that you mixed yourself with, got less? That's still a you problem.
Exactly. Exactly. They pick the most disgusting men and complain about it. I could do bad all by my. Of course you can. Of course you can. Because you pick a piece of shit. Black women, they love no good ass black men. Like black women love the men. They love those type of men. And the reason why black women like no good ass men is because they feel like they can have power over them. They can exercise their Jezebel demons. A lot of women, they just want to exercise their Jezebel demons. That's it. That's it. I'm going to pick a piece of shit and I'm going to complain about it. And I'm going to pick a piece of shit and I'm going to say all black men are like this. I'm going to have an excuse. Black women, they have an excuse for everything. They want an excuse for picking poorly. Just selfish. You'll never hear a black woman say, I need a strong male figure for my kids. You'll never hear it. Show me one post, show me one YouTube video, show me any social media post where black women are saying we need strong black men in the home. We need strong father figures. Show me one. Show me any post. Anywhere. Show me just one. You won't see it because that's not what they're looking for and that's not what they want. They want to be in control. They want to have power. They want to be the king and the queen. Selfish, narcissistic Jezebels. That's why you see nowadays they want to cancel any black men that call them out and speak the truth. That's why. That's why they're going off. That's why they're in a frenzy of any man that speaks the truth. And any black woman that don't go along with the Jezebel movement, they'll call her a pick-me or whatever. Let's listen to what she said again.
And some men have nowadays. Why struggle with a man? Why would I be doing bad?
They always pick poorly and complain all the time.
Bad with a man when I can do bad all by myself, or I can do better by myself. You don't have teamwork skills. You don't work well with others. Bitch, you don't know how to communicate. Ho, you don't know how to operate in a household where everything don't just go your way. That is why you do better by yourself. Y'all mamas didn't tell y'all this part. They told y'all the first part, well, you shouldn't be struggling with a man. She ain't tell you that if you don't acquire the skills to work well with others, bitch, you won't be able to do better with others. This is why a lot of y'all don't understand the concept that you can be in a group or a team and things should be going better. But if y'all don't know how to organize, if you don't know how to manage emotions, if you don't got boundaries, you will use one another up. You will always feel like a victim if you don't have goals and the right mindset. If you can't take personal accountability for your choices, you will be in a space where it will feel like it's worse with a partner than it is by yourself. Y'all be thinking y'all be knowing everything and don't be knowing the fuck thing. Typing up these posts with great attitude in them, you could tell. Don't argue with me, argue with your mammy. No, you should actually go argue with your mammy for telling you that half truth. She didn't bring it all the way full circle. The stuff you just typed don't make sense.
She said you should argue with your mama. Your mama ain't teach you right. My neck. Your mama ain't teach you right. Got a little crick in my neck. Your mama ain't teach you right. Woman, you get mad at your mama.
The shit you run around saying to niggas don't make sense. Well, why would I stay with
any woman that don't disagree with this title? Just come down and just drop down in the comment section and say, I disagree. I want somebody that disagrees with my topic, the title, and everything. I know y'all hiding in the bushes. I know y'all. I ain't stupid. And that's why the chat is quiet. The truth is powerful. That's why, if you notice, the chat is really quiet on this one. It's like certain lives I do, people jump in the chat, but then it gets real quiet because the truth is just so powerful. Any women hiding in the bushes don't want to hear the truth. All you got to do is let me know, and I'll drop a link, and we can have a discussion. I'm going to say it again. Any females that disagree, and I know you in the bushes because every time I turn the live off, y'all jump in the comment section and cuss me out every video. It's like I blocked so many people, it's ridiculous. Like I've blocked so many women, it's like ridiculous. I'm like, you watched my whole live. I said, I'll drop the link. You can have a discussion. Nope. They want to jump in the comment section after the live is on and cuss me out because they're mad at the truth because the truth hurt their feelings. Let's continue. I know the truth hurt your little feelings.
Question that so many females and some men have nowadays. Why struggle with a man? Why would I be doing?
Explain why you disagree. I disagree. What do you disagree with? I mean, don't troll me because I'll block you. Tell me what you disagree with. Disagree. See, here they come jumping out the bushes. What I tell y'all? What do you disagree? Don't just say I disagree, but explain why you disagree with that topic. You tell me.
Bad with a man when I can do bad.
First of all, I never said all black women, so you could just first of all, I never said all black women, so stop it. Stop it. I never said all black women, so there you go right there. Common sense. No, I'm talking about the large majority of women. So don't put words in my mouth. You never hear me say all black women. So stop it. So stop it. See, this is what they do. They try to manipulate the topic. This is what women do. They know you're speaking the truth, so they try to come and manipulate what I'm saying. They try to twist what I'm saying. And I'm already privy to that. Don't twist what I'm saying. I never said all. Thank you. They always try that. Why are you talking about all? When I would say all. But see, when they fit in that category, that's why they're mad, because they fit in that category. When black women go around and say niggas ain't shit, do you see me arguing with other YouTubers? Niggas ain't shit. Black men ain't shit. Black men ain't nothing. Black men ain't nothing. Black men ain't shit. Now they say it's not a large majority. That's a lie. Statistics don't lie, ma'am. Statistics don't lie. Statistics don't lie. No, I'm talking about the majority. 80% of black women are single mothers. Is that a majority or the minority, ma'am? In the comment section. Because I know you're a troll. Because you don't even show your face. So I know you're a troll because you're not showing your face. You don't show your face? No. 80% of black women are single mothers, ma'am. Is that the majority, minority, or the majority? I'm just getting started. 80% of black women are single mothers. Is that the minority or majority, ma'am? They pick no good men to have children. Is that the majority or the minority? And that's just the beginning. Answer that question. Answer that question, troll. Since you're trolling me. %, are single mothers, and they always pick the worst type of men to have babies by. Is that the minority or the majority? Answer the question. Oh, boy. All right, I see they're just trolling me. I can't stand when people just troll me. Answer the question. Answer the question or get out my live. Period. Answer the question or just leave. Answer the question, Lee. I don't have time to play games. I'll block you. Now, you see why I have members only. Why do you think I have members only chats too? Because I just don't like being trolled. You can't even have a serious conversation with people. Is it not the woman's responsibility to pick? Is it not a woman's responsibility to choose the right man to have children by? It's the woman's fault? Yes, it is the woman's fault. It's her responsibility to pick the right man to get married and build a family, not to fuck around. They have 3, 4, 5 baby daddies, and they all pieces of shit. They're all pieces of shit. All of them. It is her responsibility to pick the right type of man to open her legs with. In the chat, do y'all agree with her or do you agree with me? I'm just asking. It's the woman's responsibility to pick a husband, the right type of man to spread her legs and let a nigga bust up in her. These women let any old piece of shit off the street bust up in them. It's her responsibility, Not. Thank you. Thank you. It's her responsibility. Don't try to manipulate. Now you see how manipulative women are. Oh Lord. All right. Let me continue with this. I don't have time for your excuses, man. What if I chose a man and he not and listen to what she just said. So what if I chose a man of God and God what? And he hid his true nature. Ma'am, why are you having sex before you get married? Why do women have sex with multiple men before they find a husband? How about that? How come women don't look for a husband before they open their legs? Don't try that. You see how manipulative women are? Now she's trying to come in my live and manipulate me. It's not going to work. You can't manipulate me. It's not going to work. All right, ma'am, just leave. Ma'am, get out of my live. See, you see what she does? Every time I come with an answer, she come with something that has no facts to it. She's not answering my question. Then she come with something else. All right, ma'am, you could go. Loads of men are narcissistic. You could just go, ma'am. Because you don't want to hold women accountable, you can leave. If you don't hold women accountable for picking the right type of man, you could go. If you come in here making excuses for women that pick poorly, you could go. Because I don't even want to talk. The conversation is over. It's her responsibility to pick the right type of man and to get a husband and build a family, not fuck multiple men. A woman ain't supposed to be out here fucking a bunch of men. Thank you. All right, ma'am. All right, and a lot of women falsely accuse men, too. Loads of men rape women. What is she talking about? All right, I'm going to block you, because now you off top. And a lot of women falsely accuse men. What is your point? Loads of men, and that's a lie. Loads of men don't rape women, stupid. She said loads of men rape women. No, they don't. No, they don't. And a lot of women falsely accuse men and throw men in prison. How about that? Now you could go. All right? Now you can leave. Loads of men. That's not true. She came in here with lies, manipulation. Thanks for proving my point. She came in here with lies, manipulation. She tried to manipulate the topic. Now she going off topic. Every time I prove a point, she can't answer it. Do y'all see this? All right, man. Let me go on with the show. Now she's saying, now she's just trying to, ma'am, go talk to somebody else. You can't manipulate the topic. All right? You can't manipulate the topic. So many women throw men in jail. So many black women throw black men in jail. So many black women drag black men through the child support. So many black women get black men killed. Ma'am, more black women get black men killed than anything. So what are you talking about? Ma'am, you can go. Bye. Leave. See you later. Conversation over. All right, let's continue. Now, you see that's why you can't have a conversation with certain people. We live in a society now when you call out women's behavior, they have an excuse. Ma'am, go manipulate somebody else. Thank you. Go manipulate somebody else. Ma'am, you have a TV show called Snapped. Ma'am, you have a TV show called Snapped. It's on its 30th season. It's a TV show about women who kill their men. Women kill their spouse more than men do. That is not a fact. Women kill their husbands for money, for jealousy, and for a lot of other things, ma'am. What are you talking about? It's a TV show called Snapped. They're on their 31st season. And they never run out of content. Women are killing their husbands and their spouses more than anybody. That is a lie. Lord have mercy. I can't believe this shit. More black men are dead and in prison because of a black woman. More black men are in prison or dead because of a black woman. So stop it. This is a person trolling me, y'all. They're trolling. And don't worry, I'm about to block them in a minute because they're just trolling. They're just trolling. This woman is trolling right now. Whoever they are, they're trolling me. I blocked them before, so they're just trying to hop in this. They're trying to hop into this because they're mad at the truth. Yeah, they're just trolling because she hasn't answered nothing I said. Every time I say something, she try to manipulate it. Ma'am, let me block this woman. Let me block this. Ma'am, stop. You can't manipulate the topic. More black men have been killed, put in prison, and put on child support by black women. Answer that question, ma'am. Stop trying to manipulate the topic. More black men have been put in prison for being falsely accused, put on child support, and been killed by black women setting them up, putting them on child support, and falsely accusing them. All right? So either answer that or go. You cannot manipulate the topic, ma'am. So take your Jezebel spirit out of my life. See how Jezebels do? She's trying to manipulate the topic. She's trying to manipulate the topic. See, that's what Jezebels do. They're manipulative. And I let her talk because I want to show you how manipulative women are. She's very manipulative. No, I'm putting you in timeout because you tried to manipulate me. No, you're going in timeout. I'm not going to block you, but you're getting in timeout because you're trying to manipulate me. Now you go in timeout. Hold on. Now you're in timeout. Now you're in timeout now. Yeah, you're in timeout. Now, see, when you can't manipulate the topic. She come in here and try, and that's a Jezebel spirit. She won't stick to the topic. She won't stick to the facts. She going to some other bullshit. Going to some other bullshit. You know how much domestic violence that's not reported that women do to men? Do you know how many women are very domestically violent towards men and it doesn't get reported? And that's why they created the TV show Snapped. Do you know why the TV show was created called Snapped? It was to show the women that are abusive and violent towards their men. That's why they created the show. Because society will tell you it's just men. But when they created the TV show Snapped, it was to show society, hold on, women are just as violent and murderous as men can be, and sometimes worse. A lot of women kill their husband for what do? They kill their husband for their Social Security and for their life insurance policies. That's why they created the show. That's why because they wanted to show y'all need to cut that shit out about men or this and that. Women are killing men. Women are doing all kind of evil shit. And we don't talk about that. That's why they created that show. So don't come here talking about men are bad and men. That's not the topic. Go somewhere else with that bullshit. On this channel, we call out the behavior of women. Don't come here talking about, what about the men? Yeah, what about the men that get fucked over by women? Yeah, you're right. What about the men? You're absolutely right. What about the men that get fucked over by women? What about the men that get falsely accused by women? I'm going to do a show later on the dough. This rapper, just Little Durk's affiliate, just got accused of violating his own son. Found out she was lying because she got upset and was being vindictive. She could destroy this man's entire life. And I'm going to do that live in about 5 o'clock. This woman falsely accused this man of violating his own son because she was mad at him. And this happens all the time. Don't come in here with that bullshit. Yeah, what about the men? What about the men that get fucked over by women? You're absolutely right. Every time a woman come in here and say, what about the men? Yep, what about them? They get fucked over all the time. And women like you don't give a shit. That's why I speak up for them. So take your manipulative Jezebel spirit to another channel. You can't come in and manipulate the topic. Take your manipulative Jezebel spirit somewhere else. Not going to work on this channel. What about the men? Kill me with that bull crap. They kill me with that shit. Yeah, what about the men that get fucked over by y'all? Yeah, what about it? Yeah, what about the men? Yup. And I'm talking about it. Let's continue. These women kill me with that shit, man. They try to be manipulative and all that other bullshit. Nigga, we talk about women that fuck over men. That's the topic. I speak up for those men because I've been fucked over by my own women. That's why I talk about it. Who hurt you? That's why I talk about the shit. Because a lot of brothers have been fucked over by their own women. It's funny how women can talk about their hurt. Women can talk about their experience. Do y'all notice that? Black women can talk about their experiences. They can talk about what they go through. But as soon as we call out their behavior, the messed up stuff they're doing, it's a problem. You see how one-sided it is? They can talk about men all day long. You can go to Cynthia G channel, Paris Milan channel. There's all kind of channels out here. All kind of channels out here. But men can't talk about the shit they do. And that's why I talk about it, because not only do I speak from experience, and also about what's going on out here. I'm gonna do a live later on today where this woman is falsely accusing a man of violating his own son, and they found out she was lying. This girl tried to coach her son to say that his father did something to him. I'm gonna play that video 5 o'clock today. This woman is coaching, got caught, got taped. Somebody secretly taped her from her own family. And I'm glad her own family saw what she was trying to do to that man. Somebody from her own family secretly recorded her trying to coach her son to say his father did something to him when somebody on the playground did something to him. He was on the playground and something happened, like it always does when kids go to the playground. When kids go to the playground, something always happens. I mean, it happens. They get into fights, all kind of stuff. And she trying to coach her son to say your father. Don't say the girl did. Don't say they did it. Don't lie on them if they didn't do it. And the son confused, like, Mom, what do you talk like? And he a toddler. And do you know the trauma? The son gonna go through the trauma, and this man could have went to prison for something he didn't do. Because women could make up shit and your black ass going to jail. You can get the fuck out of my life with that bullshit. Fuck out of here. And this is what women don't want. Women don't want men to speak up about this Jezebel spirit. Women don't want men, because these women don't want to change. These women out here don't want to change. These women pick losers, make excuses. They pick killers and they pick killers and violent men and make excuses. That chick Cynthia G, this bitch always talking about black men, and she sounds stupid. But this chick got pregnant by a no good ass nigga that got 5 other babies. I don't know if y'all know that chick Cynthia G. She got pregnant by a no good ass nigga, the same nigga she talks about. She talk about no good niggas, and I've listened to a few things. I'm like, okay, that shit don't apply to me. The stuff Cynthia G talk about, that shit don't apply to me. She talk about dusties and bums and those are the type of women those are the type of men y'all pick. Cynthia G. Y'all go to her channel, listen to some of her bullshit. Paris Milan, same old chick. It's the same bullshit. Y'all pick poorly. Same bullshit. Make excuses for the no good ass men they pick. Y'all the one pick men who are violent, who are abusive, and make excuses. And then when y'all get a good man, you fuck them over. I'm gonna say that again. When they get a man that's a piece of shit, they beat their ass, use them, and abuse them. When they get a good brother, they fuck them over. Don't come on my live with that shit. Let's listen to her again. Fuck out of here. You can't manipulate me. Take your Jezebel spirit somewhere else.
Question that so many females and some men have nowadays. Why struggle with a man? Why would I be doing bad with a man when I can do bad?
Somebody said the truth. Oh, I got you. The truth ain't in those types who always want to deflect to someone else when the subject is them. That's a good point. That's a good point. That's why she came in here, because what I said applied to her. Right. When people get mad at this topic, it's because the topic applies to them. Exactly. That's why, exactly. The topic applies to them. The topic applies to them.
All by myself, or I can do better by myself. You don't have teamwork skills. You don't work well with others. Bitch, you don't know how to communicate. A question that so many females and some men have nowadays. Why struggle with a man? Why would I be doing bad with a man when I can do bad all by myself, or I can do better by myself? You don't have teamwork skills. You don't work well with others. Bitch, you don't know how to communicate. Ho.
And what I'm trying to understand, that was a white woman talking to me. And that was a white woman talking to me. She's a white woman. I don't even know why she's here. Look what the topic says. She's a white woman. Like, go to another channel. Like, why is she here? This is a white woman arguing with me about what's going on in the black community. That's just like me going over there to the white people and I'm telling them what's going on in their white community. I don't live in a white community. Only those that has the white experiences understand what's actually going on in the white community. I don't know why white people come over here. On certain topics, I get it. I understand certain topics. Yeah, y'all come on. I don't mind that. But this topic is some topics are specific. A topic like this, a white person shouldn't even be commenting. They shouldn't even, because you don't date black women. What the fuck? You don't even date black women. What are you talking about? You don't know what's going on in the black community with this generation of black women, with this thot culture. Thot culture where black women brag about being whores and being sluts. Where they brag about sleeping around, where they brag about having sex with your baby daddy. That's why I'm going to go live tonight. I got a bunch of live other shows I'm going to do. Because I'm going to talk about the city girls, Young Miami. She talking about sleeping with the whole industry. It's disgusting. She talking about sleeping with everybody and her pussy. That's all these black women talk about, is their vagina. If their vagina was so good, how come ain't nobody marrying them? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, black women kill me. If your pussy was so good and so golden, why nobody marrying y'all? Why y'all the least married women on earth? How come men just dump their load in you and they go? How come men get sick of y'all? How come even the bums y'all pick, how come they don't stick around? If y'all pussy is so good and y'all always talking about it in your music, how good and wet your nasty ran through coochie is, how come nobody putting a ring on y'all fingers? How come y'all the least married women on planet Earth, but your coochie is so damn good? No, you're nothing but a jump off. Smash and dash. That's it. You're a smash and dash. So shut up. This music is disgusting. Music is disgusting. The women are disgusting. The message is disgusting. What's being pushed is disgusting. Thot culture, disgusting. Megan Thee Stallion new song is called Thot Shit. On my thot shit, on my thot shit, on my thot shit, on her thot shit. And y'all know what a thot is an immoral woman. It's a woman that has no moral boundaries. A woman that does anything for money, attention, and sex. That's what a thot is. The hoe over there, T-H-O-T, the hoe over there. That's why thot, that's what it means. Those are the acronyms. That's all they brag about. Selling coochie. That's all they talk about. Nobody marrying them, though. Just because nigga fuck you. These black women are more happy to get fucked. Or a man to pay for it. Okay, and you got simps paying for it. Okay. I'm not impressed. I'll be impressed when you get you a good husband. I'll be impressed when you build a family. I'll be impressed when you're a good wife and a good mother. I'll be impressed when I see you building a foundation with a man. I'll be impressed if you become a partner with your husband and y'all build businesses and y'all have investments. I'll be impressed. That's impressive. That's more impressive to me than you shaking your stinking ass and talk about hitting my cash app. The majority of these black women are narcissistic. Narcissistic Jezebel thoughts. Shake they stinking ass and say, hit my cash app. All you got to go to Instagram, Facebook, and everywhere else. Shake they stinking ass, ran through ass. Half of y'all smell like fish because y'all sleep with so many men and y'all don't have a gynecologist. A lot of you women stink. Like I posted that video the other day with that girl, with that dude said that, the chick he was with, she smelled bad. A lot of y'all you don't even get your pussy checked. But you sleeping with all these men and you got all these baby daddies and everybody busting up in you. You got 3, 4, 5 different semens in your belly. Y'all disgusting. Shut up. Coming in my live with that stupid stuff. I'm speaking nothing but the truth. You don't like it? Go to another damn channel. I don't care nothing about you not liking the truth. And that's what's going on in our community, in our music. There's no other genre of music where women brag about selling their bodies. There's only one genre of music. That's black female rappers. They're the only genre of music that brag about selling pussy, and everybody encourages that behavior. Shut up. Let's listen to what she said. People are stupid, man. It's a dumbass generation. Nobody wants to hear the truth, especially women. You're supposed to just shut the fuck up and be a simp and a bitch. That's what women want. Women want men to be a bitch and just take whatever they dish out. See, they don't like when men stand up for the truth. They don't like when men call out their behavior. They don't like when men like, you know what? We ain't putting up with this shit no more. They don't like that. I'm not putting up with your shit. I don't have to. And you could keep your stinking ass pussy because I could get pussy from anywhere. And the bitch could go home. I get pussy from anywhere. That's nothing. What do you have to offer? A lot of women have nothing to offer. Then they're just headaches.
That so many females and some men have nowadays. Why struggle with a man? Why would I be doing bad with a man when I can do bad all by myself? Or I can do better by myself? You don't have teamwork skills. You don't work well with others. Bitch, you don't know how to communicate. Ho, you don't know how to operate in a household where everything don't just go your...
I want y'all to listen to what she's saying because she nailed it. She's talking about these women always complaining. They pick poorly and then they complain. They pick Pookie and Ray Ray and they expect these niggas to be husbands. They want low grade, low value men. They don't have no money. They ain't got a pot to piss in. They don't have no businesses, no investments, nothing. They don't have anything. And they want these Negroes that have nothing to come, stay with them, live with them, and they turn around and say, I can do bad all by myself. Of course you can, ma'am. If you pick a piece of shit, you pick men that have nothing to offer. You pick men that eat up all your food stamps. You pick men that lay on your couch and play John Madden all day. You pick men that smoke weed and cheat on you. You pick men that drop you off at work and go pick up another woman and bring her to your house. And shut up. Of course, you pick badly. She nailed it. Listen to this.
Have nowadays. Why struggle with a man? Why would I be doing bad with a man when I can do bad all by myself? Or I can do better by myself? You don't have teamwork skills. You don't work well with others. Bitch, you don't know how to communicate. Ho, you don't know how to operate in a household where everything don't just go your way. That is why you do better.
That's a good point. And you know what? That's why I know how to cook. He said Cedino said most of them don't even know how to cook. Exactly. All they know how to do is shake their stinking ass and suck dick. That's all they do. And half of them don't even do that good. And I know some of them don't even do it good. I'm just going to tell them that's true. Some of y'all chicks, man, y'all think y'all box and y'all head. Some of y'all is trash, man. Some of y'all chicks box and your head is trash. Like, men in the comment section, have you ever had some trash? Have you ever had some trash cootie? Some of y'all women are trash. Cootie is trash. Your head is trash. And you think you all that. And a lot of times men don't say it out loud because they know it's you're going to flip out. A lot of men are scared to actually say, you know what, that wasn't good at all. You know what, I'm just not really turned on anymore. A lot of men actually feel like that, and they just don't say it. You know what, yeah, it was good. Yeah, girl, it was good, you know. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No, loudmouth Jezebels. Yes, let's continue.
Or by yourself. Y'all mamas didn't tell y'all this part. They told y'all the first part, well, you shouldn't be struggling with a man. She ain't tell you that if you don't acquire the skills to work well with others, bitch, you won't be able to do better with others. This is why a lot of y'all don't understand the concept that you can be in a group or a team and things should be going better. But if y'all don't know how to organize, if you don't know how to manage emotions, if you don't got boundaries, you will use one another up. You will always feel like a victim if you don't have goals and the right mindset. If you can't take personal accountability for your choices, you will be in a space where it will feel like it's worse.
Uh-oh. She said the word that women don't like to hear, especially the women in our community. Especially the women in our community. She said accountability. Woo, that word makes them mad, boy. Accountability. That's a word. Woo. Hey, you ever see a vampire when the sunlight comes on? Oh my God. You ever see how vampires act when the daytime comes? That's how these black women act. You talk about accountability, woo, that makes a sister mad. Woo, boy, they shrivel up in the sun. They just go, oh, they can't take accountability. Oh, my God. Don't say that word. That word is terrifying to them. They do not believe in that word accountability. It's everybody else's fault. Their choices, your fault. Bad decisions, your fault. Sleep around with a bunch of men, your fault. Not picking a husband, your fault. Having multiple baby daddies, your fault. Not be able to pay her bills, your fault. Her being bitter and upset and mad because these relationships with these no good niggas ain't working out, your fault. Pick poorly, it's your fault. Everything is not, everything they do, they never wrong. Oh my God, accountability, that shit is like kryptonite. Accountability, that word is like kryptonite, or like vampire, like a cross up to a vampire, or like sunlight to a vampire. It's like sunlight to a vampire. They can't take that. Stop saying that word. Stop saying that word, accountability. We women, we don't believe in that. We believe in blame and finger pointing. We finger point and we blame everybody. What are you talking about accountable? Accountable? Shit, if we got to be held accountable, that means we got to change. Yup. That's scary, ain't it? Change is scary. If we take accountability, that means we got to change as women. Yup. That's exactly what it means. A lot of y'all don't want to change, and that's why your situations don't change. That's why your finances don't change. That's why your relationships don't change. That's why nothing you do change. Your outcomes when you pick men don't change because you refuse to change. And you refuse to change, and you stay bitter and angry at everybody else for your poor life choices. Everybody else's fault for their life choices, for how they choose to live is everybody else's fault. Instead of changing their behavior, changing their choices, that will change the outcome of their life. If I didn't leave Philly, if I would have stayed in Philly running the streets, gang banging, selling dope, what would happen to me? If I would have stayed in Philly, gang banging, running the streets, selling dope, fighting, what would have happened if I didn't leave Philly? If I didn't take heed to leaving Philadelphia? What would have happened if I didn't leave Philly? Where was I headed? If I would have died, if I would have stayed out there on the streets and died, nobody have felt sorry for me. You know why? Well, the nigga was out there on the street. He was out there selling dope and running with his crew. Ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for a black man for his choices. See, black men, we understand society ain't gonna feel sorry for us. Society don't give black men passes for everything. We understand we gotta get our shit together. We don't have a choice. We don't have excuses. We don't have time. That's the difference between men and women. Society gives you excuses. The government gives you welfare. Y'all find simps. Y'all find sugar daddies. Y'all get GoFundMe money. Everybody enables your behavior. Y'all have become enabled. And when an enabled, spoiled child gets spanked, they can't handle it. And that's what the truth does. It's like a verbal spanking to these women. They can't handle it. It's a verbal spanking. Oh, the truth and accountability, that's why if you notice black women, they like liars and cheaters. Black women like liars and cheaters. They like no good liars and cheaters. Why? Why do black women like liars and cheaters? Because a lie makes them feel good. Lies make women feel good. And it destroys their reality. It gives long-term detriment. Because a nigga lied to you, put a baby in you, and he's gone. The next nigga lied to you, put a baby in you, he gone. Third nigga put a baby, lied to you. The lies sounded good, but it fucked your life up because now you in poverty. Now you raising kids you don't want because you like niggas that lie and tell you some bullshit just to get in your pants. And that's what y'all black, they don't like a man that's honest and upfront and truthful. They don't want that shit. Nigga, just lie to me and hit this pussy. Hit this pussy and lie. Tell me what I want to hear and hit this pussy. And that's why y'all got the outcomes y'all have. That's why y'all living in poverty. Your finances is fucked up. Financially, you're struggling. Got a bunch of kids. A lot of y'all don't even want your children. That's why you see so many women killing their children nowadays. And I'm going to start posting those videos because I got a bunch of content coming this month. It's a lot of women killing their children nowadays. Why? Why? You slept with a bunch of niggas and now you killing your kids. Just give them over to CPS. What are you killing your kids for? They didn't ask to be here. Your kids didn't ask you to spread your legs and have sex with these no good ass men. It's not your kids' fault that you slept around with no good niggas that had nothing to offer. Oh, they fuck good. He fuck good. That's all black women care about is nigga fuck good. He fuck good. And guess what? The outcome is never good, though, is it? He fuck good, but the outcome ain't good, is it? Your outcomes ain't good. Huh? The situation ain't good, though, is it? He fuck good, but your situation ain't good. You done messed your own life up because your own choices. See, black men, we don't get passes. Black men we don't get passes. Women do. I had to get my shit together and leave the streets of Philly. I had to leave Philly. If I didn't leave Philly, guess what? If I would have got shot up, if I would have got murdered, if the ops would have came by and shot up my block and I would have got killed, nobody that gave a shit. Oh, he was out there selling dope. Because they understand if a man is out there selling dope, running the streets, gangbanging, eventually he either gonna do time in prison or the boy gonna get killed. What do they say? That boy gonna get killed out there. They used to tell me I'd be dead before I was 18. I used to hear that. Oh, boy, you gonna be dead before you 18. I heard that from neighbors and people in my family. Oh, I ain't gonna be shit. But guess what? I said, fuck that. I said, no, I'm getting out of Philly, and guess what? I'm gonna pursue something. I'm gonna follow my passion. I'm gonna figure this out. But first, I had to change my environment, change my behavior, and I changed the outcome of my life. Then I became successful. It took some years. It didn't happen overnight now. Now, I had to leave Philly, go through some more stuff. I went through some more stuff when I left Philly. Because the devil always try you. The devil always try you. When you try to change, here come the devil. It's hard. Of course it is. It's easy to be a piece of shit. It's easy to be nothing. It's easy to be a nobody. It's easy to make excuses. It's easy to blame people. It's hard to change. And that's why people don't like to change. And that's why women don't like to change. It's too much work. Change is too much work. They don't like that. So they get comfortable. And that's why you see people comfortable in poverty, comfortable with a bunch of kids, comfortable sleeping around, comfortable going nowhere in life. Because it's too hard. It's too much work to change. Faith without works is dead. I got faith. That means nothing if you ain't gonna put it into action. I had to get the fuck out of Philly. I had to get out of Philly. Had to change my life. I went through some more stuff, but then God directed me and he blessed me. Because guess what? I changed my behavior. I changed my way of living. I changed my way of thinking. I became a lot more spiritual. I became a lot more God-fearing. I became a lot more focused. I started to execute my visions, my dreams, my plans. I had a blueprint. I started to go after some things and better my life, and it bettered my situation. Period. These women, they don't want to, a lot of people don't want to better themselves, man. A lot of women, they don't want to change. A lot of people, period, don't want to change. They just don't want to change, man. Change is scary to them. Accountability, scary to them. The truth, scary to them. They rather get with a nigga that ain't shit, lie to him, put a baby to him, than to get with a man that's going to tell them the truth, even though it hurts, it's going to make you a better woman. A nigga lie to you, fuck your life up. A man tell you the truth, it hurts, but it'll better your life. Let's continue.
Why struggle with a man? Why would I be doing bad with a man when I can do bad all by myself? Or I can do better by myself? You don't have teamwork skills. You don't work well with others. Bitch, you don't know how to communicate. Ho, you don't know how to operate in a household where everything don't just go your way. That is why you do better by yourself. Y'all mamas didn't tell y'all this part. They told y'all the first part, well, you shouldn't be struggling with a man. She ain't tell you that if you don't acquire the skills to work well with others, bitch, you won't be able to do better with others. This is why a lot of y'all don't understand the concept that you can be in a group or a team and things should be going better. But if y'all don't know how to organize, if you don't know how to manage emotions, if you don't got boundaries, you will use one another up. You will always feel like a victim if you don't have goals and the right mindset. If you can't take personal accountability for your choices, you will be in a space where it will feel like it's worse with a partner than it is by yourself.
See, they don't like when she's holding other black women accountable. Which you're supposed to, just like same vice versa with black men. Just like when I call out the violence, tomorrow night I'm going to talk about trap music and the violence in the black community. Black women are supposed to hold black women accountable. And vice versa, black men. We're supposed to all hold each other accountable for everything. You black, that's right. And I should be the main one, we should be the main one calling this stuff out. We should be the main one trying to make stuff better in our society and in our community. We should be the main ones sending out the warnings and the correction and telling people to turn from their wicked ways. We're supposed to do. That's what we're supposed to do. We're going to call out each other. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about the trap music and the violence in hip-hop music. More rappers been killed in that genre than any other genre on planet Earth. How come black men in hip-hop are dying? But we glorify thot culture and we glorify gang culture. Hello, somebody. We glorify thot culture, we glorify gang culture. And we think that shit is cool and cute, and it's not. Zillionaire got a wake-up call for y'all. It ain't. It ain't cool at all. So tomorrow night is going to be gang culture and thot culture, because I'm going to do 2 live videos tomorrow night. Talk about trap music, the violence and the murders and the death. Where's Black Lives Matter when it comes to that trap music with these Negroes killing each other all the damn time. The biggest enemy to black men and to black people or other black people. We're our worst enemies, but we want to keep talking about the white man that murders black people every now and then. See, black people can change the environment, can change our communities, our families, our lives if we want to. But if you notice, most black people don't give a shit. Most black people, they don't care. They don't. So how can you build with people that don't give a fuck? You can't. There's only a small group of black people that really want change and that's willing to sacrifice and put in the work to change. Very few. Very few black people actually want to see change and want to put in that work for it. A lot of them don't give a fuck. They just want to get high, fuck, and beg the white man for a check, rob and steal. That's it. The other black folk, they want to smoke weed, live off women, rob and steal, fuck, beg the government for a check. That's it. You can't build with people that don't want better. So they say when black people unite, how can you unite when only about 20% of black people want change? How can you unite with a bunch of people that don't give a fuck? Just like, how can I build with a woman that don't want shit out of life? How can I build with a woman that just want to use me? I can't. That's a black woman. Yup. And I can't build with her. Ask Jeezy. Why you think Jeezy got an Asian woman? Jeezy grew up around black women. He had black women in his family, black women in his neighborhood, black women in the industry. He couldn't find one black woman to build with. He had to get with an Asian woman that respected him and honored him for the man he was. See, any other woman Jeezy got would have been a loudmouth woman. Where was you at last night? Would have been all in his damn ear, harassing him. See, all them other women with headaches. He said, I can't even find no. And can you imagine the hundreds of thousands of black women that Jeezy was around and he didn't marry not one of them? And I could keep going on and on. Hundreds of thousands of black women he's around. All these years, he's been in the game for what, 20 years. Jeezy been rapping for 20 years. In the early 2000s. He couldn't find one because he got to deal with this shit. Got to deal with that. No matter how successful you are, no matter how good you treat them, you got to deal with that. Men want peace, especially successful black men. Now, successful black men, we want peace. We want peace. And this is why a lot of black women are envy when a man is successful. A lot of black women, they'll envy that. Because you got a successful black man, we have options. We don't have to put up with loudmouth, ignorant black women. So I believe you should just be open to other cultures. I believe to my good, successful brothers, which they already doing it, you need to be open to other cultures and women. Don't let nobody guilt you into believing you have to marry a black woman. And I think in our society, a lot of good brothers get into bad relationships because they mama, they auntie, they grandmama, you got to marry a black woman. And a lot of these good brothers get damaged and fucked over because in their mind, they've already been programmed to have a guilt trip. I got to marry a black woman. No, you don't. You don't have to marry a black woman, sir. But they try to guilt us into believing you have to. And then you marry one and your life is a living hell. You working, paying all the bills, and she's still talking shit, disrespecting you. You working, paying all the damn bills, and she still got a loud fucking mouth. I don't care nothing about you paying the bills. You still got to argue and fight with this bitch every day you come home. Bitch laying around on the internet, ain't cooked shit, ain't washed your clothes, ain't done nothing. But she'll scrolling on the internet on the phone with her homegirls. You come home, she ain't done shit all day long, and she'll cuss you out. I'm speaking from experience. You'll come home. I have women I've put in house that I was in a relationship with. My ex, I put her in a nice house. And I had to come home to this shit. One of my exes, I had to cuss her and her mother the fuck out. One of my exes, I had to cuss her and her mother the fuck out. I'm paying all the damn bills. I come home, you and your mom sitting in the fucking house gossiping and talking shit. I come in the house, y'all want to come at me on some bullshit. What the fuck are y'all talking about? I want to come home to some damn peace. You forgot, I come in the house, you telling me I forgot to hang some shit. What? Why couldn't you hang the shit? I come home to some stupid shit. The door need a screw in it. Some dumb shit. The cabinet. What? Like she was just trying to find shit to argue about. Find something to complain about. You know what I mean? Men go through that shit and you wonder why men walk away. You know what? Fuck this shit. I gotta come on to a loudmouth, ignorant woman. Fuck this shit, man. I'm out of here. Sick of this shit. I'm gone. I go home to this. You can't even build and have a conversation with the bitch. Like, goddamn. Shit, I worked all damn day. You sat on your ass and I come in the house and you want to talk shit. And I'm supposed to just put up with it. So a lot of black men are programmed into believing they have to marry a black woman and you have to put up with her shit. I'm going to say this again. And this is why a lot of our women don't want to change. This is why a lot of our sisters don't want to change. A lot of us, because they're programmed. A man's supposed to just put up with your shit. So, in other words, we're not even valued or appreciated. Who the hell is this? Shut up. We're not even valued and appreciated among our own women. I said, damn, you don't appreciate me. I pay all the bills. Listen, I was paying the car note. I was paying the mortgage on the house. I was paying light bill, gas bill, phone bills. I was paying daycare for my daughter. I was paying a daycare bill. I'm paying every fucking bill. And I was working, and this is when I was working at a nice place. I worked at I do a lot of like I used to do like working it was a battery plant. It was like I was like always good at being a technician. I was good at being a technician and building batteries. I was always good at building stuff and working in factories and warehouses. I always got good ass jobs. I'm working double overtime, shit like that. And this bitch, what? You gotta come home to this shit. What successful man want to put up with this shit? Now see, a bum ass nigga, that's why black women like bum ass niggas. I'm telling you why black women purposely go after bum ass niggas. Black women go after bum ass niggas because they can control them. The nigga ain't got nowhere to live. He don't have many options. Then after they have a bunch of kids, this is what black women do. After they have a bunch of kids by a bunch of no good ass niggas, then they call in Kevin's show saying they want a high value man. This woman called Kevin's show the other day, and I don't care what y'all say about Kevin. They say all kind of stuff about Kevin. I don't give a shit what you say about Kevin. I don't even care what his sexuality is. I don't give a shit. I just know what he say, he be on point. And the women that call in, they say some of the stupidest shit. This woman called in the Kevin Samuel show. They always call in with 3 kids demanding a high-value man. I saw they be fat, overweight, demanding a high-value man. Really? If you done slept around with all them bum-ass niggas, now you want a good man, right? See, they want to sleep around, and somebody's supposed to come and clean up their mess. I seen this chick the other day. She was 250 pounds. She called in the other night. Talking about she deserves a high value man. 250 pounds, 2 baby daddies. Really? A man of high quality, a successful man has a lot of options, man. Why would a successful man marry a Jezebel with 2 kids? Why would a successful man marry a Jezebel, a fat Jezebel with 2 kids? Huh? Come on now. Oh, man. Somebody said I got, ma'am, I work for I'm my own boss, ma'am. And I'm my own boss and I work in the entertainment industry. You new to my channel. I'm my own boss and I work in the entertainment industry. Got my own businesses, got my own investments. But anyway, I be like, what the blood? But anyway, I don't get these women out here. Man, what are you talking about? Kevin's show is shit. What are you talking about? Kevin's show is shit. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a very good. That's why a lot of people are over there. Because say what you want to say. He's speaking the truth. Call him whatever you want to call him. Whatever you want to say about his manhood or whatever you say he said or did. What he's saying is true. You can't deny what he's saying is true. Just like they said Michael Jackson was sweet and all that, but you can't deny Michael Jackson's talent. Michael Jackson, one of the greatest entertainers to ever live. I don't know what, there's not one artist that captivated me like Michael Jackson did. And say what you want. Couldn't nobody dance like that man? Nothing. They said all kind of stuff about Michael Jackson. You can't deny his talent. You could not deny it. So say what you want about him. Can't deny what he's saying. It's true. That's why all those women call in over there. That's why he got so many women calling in. Because what he's saying is a fact. What he sees actually saying, what's going on with this generation of women. Ma'am, you can leave. No, he's not. Ma'am, get out of here. Ma'am, get out of my live. Go. I'm going to put you in timeout again. He's bashing women. No, he's not. He's telling women the truth. Now you going back in timeout for that shit. I don't understand why you tell women the truth, they call it bashing. Man, get out of my live. Ma'am, you could go. I'm sick of you anyway. Next time I'm going to block you. I'm tired. I'm just sick of your mouth. Now y'all see why I have members only. That's why I'm going to just start doing the members only soon. Like, people come in and say stupid shit. Ma'am, he tells women the truth. What the fuck are you talking about? Nowadays, telling women the truth, they call it bashing. Now, see, women have definitions for everything now. Women have definitions for everything. How do you know he abandoned his own daughter, ma'am? Now, she coming here, now you know what's going on in Kevin's personal life. Do y'all see this shit? You see, and this is how quickly women make accusations on men. She came in here and said he bashes women, one accusation. Then she says he abandoned his daughter. How do you know he abandoned his daughter, man? Are you in his personal life? Do you know how much time he spends with his daughter? What does child support have to do with him spending time with his daughter? What does that have to do? How do you know if he don't spend time with his own daughter? This is what I'm talking about. Child support. What that got to do with anything? Ma'am, I'm putting you in timeout. I can't stand women talk with nothing factual. Women talk out of feelings. Timeout. You going back in timeout again. Bye. Until you talk like you got some damn sense. Get the fuck out of my live. Then she gonna tell me what this bitch. Get out of my live. Fuck out of here. Anyway, just get the fuck out of my live. Let me ask the audience something. Does child support show a man can spend time with his daughter and fight against paying child support? A man could have a connection with his daughter and have problems paying child support. Child support has nothing to do with the connection with his daughter. Let me tell you something. Before I became successful, I went through hell in the child support system. It was times I struggled to pay. But guess what? I stayed in my daughter's life. It's not even about the money is one part of it. But it's about being in your daughter. I was in my daughter's life. Even when I couldn't pay it like that. Child support has nothing to do with your connection with your kid. Get the fuck out of my life. Like she know his personal life. You don't know his personal life with her. Get the fuck out of here. And this is what women do. They make accusations. She just come and making accusations about the man. You don't know his personal relationship with her. Fuck out of here. Kevin ain't shit. No, man, we ain't doing that. Why is she here? Why is this woman in my life? Like, she's against everything I'm talking about, but she won't fucking leave. And she gonna tell me to stop swearing. Get the fuck out of my life. Don't tell me what to say. Go tell your punk ass man what to say. Why is she here? She's against everything I'm saying, but you won't fucking leave. You can't get rid of some of these women. You just can't get rid of them. She's still here, saying little stupid shit. What's wrong with these women? Oh my God. You just won't leave. Just saying dumb shit. You're against the truth. I get it. You're a Jezebel against the truth. Of course you don't like the truth. Jezebels always call the truth bashing. Notice, when a man speaks the truth about women, a Jezebel will say he's bashing. A Jezebel will say he's bashing. She just come and making an accusation on Kevin. How you gonna make an accusation about that man? You don't know that man personally. It's true. It's true. What the blood? It's true. You don't know what's true. You don't know his relationship with his daughter? You dummy. He abandoned his daughter. What? And what killed me about women is women will say something and have no concrete evidence. And they'll say it's a fact, but get mad at you for actually stating a fact. They give you false facts, and you give them actual facts, and they don't like it. But they like women. Like, you see how women just like making up shit on men? You see how she just came in my life, just started accusing him of all kind of shit. That's what women do. Thank you for proving my point, man. Women just accuse men of all kind of shit. We can't get a break. We always get accused of shit. He's this, he's that, he's that. If he's so bad, man, how come so many women call in to get advice? He's so bad, but you got hundreds of thousands of people trying to contact him to get help. But he's a bad person and he bashes women. But everybody's trying to talk to this man and everybody's trying to get help. They talk junk about Jesus too. Who cares? They talk shit about me too. They call Jesus the devil. Y'all kill me with that crap. Y'all always got something to say about people. Shut up. And I bet you she come back in talking too. God damn, she won't shut the hell up. Shut up. Just won't shut up. Some women just won't shut the hell up. Jezebel. Get out, Jezebel. That's why you here, because I'm talking about you. She here because this topic of Jezebel, it fits her. She knows she a Jezebel. That's why she here. Let me hear what he got to say. Yeah, I hope you hear me now loud and clear. You dummy. Let's listen to the rest of this.
Y'all be thinking y'all be knowing everything and don't be knowing the fuck thing. Typing up these posts with great attitude in them, you could tell. Don't argue with me, argue with your mammy. No, you should actually go argue with your mammy.
Somebody said, yes, loving your child is more important than money. Yes, yes. That's like the number one thing. Having a connection, loving your child, boom. And then spending, then the financial side of it. Yes, loving your child and then, taking care of your child. But yes, loving your child is number one. That come before the money. Yes. Number one.
For telling you that half truth. She didn't bring it all the way full circle. The stuff you just typed don't make sense. The shit you run around saying to niggas don't make sense. Well, why would I stay with you and struggle when I can just be? It works out well when you're by yourself because you don't know how to work with others. You ever seen children that don't know how to share? They don't know how to play with other children because all they feel like is everything belongs to them. So they don't share their toys. They don't know how to play games to take turns. Don't know how to let somebody go and then they go after, or they go first and then move out of the way and let the other person go. So your kid be sitting up crying by themselves with no friends, no social relationships. Nobody wants to be around them. They can be as spoiled as they want. You can buy them all the nice clothes. They can be the best dressed in the class, and bitch, they'll be miserable. Nobody wants to play with your little fine ass little son. His little cute self don't got no friends because the nigga don't share. The little girl don't know how to be friends with other kids. Don't know how to.
Ma'am, why are you still here, ma'am? Somebody, y'all, please ask me why she's still here. Benzino says God's speaking through you, Zill. Yes, he is. Yes, he does. Man, why are you here? You still shouting at, man, why you here? Well, I'm about to put you in timeout again. Ma'am, just tell me why you here. Before I put you in timeout again, just tell me why you here, ma'am. Because some of you women are just weird. You're against everything I'm saying. Why are you here? God damn. Just answer that for me. God, like, why is she here?
Like, be in a space where you're not
You shouting. Man, I talk any kind of way I want to talk. The hell? I know you're not used to men speaking with authority. I get it. A lot of you women are used to bitch-ass passive men. I understand. Y'all like bitch-ass, soft-ass passive men. You're not used to a man speaking with authority. I get it. But why are you here? Damn.
Or always trying to make things go that is why you hoes do better by yourself than with the partner. And then the other thing is, you don't know how to pick them. You don't know how to pick them. What you mean, so we sharing men? Y'all be slow as they come. You don't know how to pick them. You pick people that they don't have their basics together. So when you mix your life with him, of course you're doing worse with him because he didn't even have enough to be at the table with you. And that's still your fault. Still not his fault. Bitch, if you met me and I ain't got no car, not my own place to live, don't got no stable income, and you come mix your stability with mine and then cry because you're doing worse, that was your bad. What you thought the fuck was going to happen when you take 2 and put a -1 with it? Bitch, you're going to get less. How did you think you was adding when the person that you with, that you mixed yourself with, got less? That's still a you problem. The fuck was going to happen when you...
She makes a good point. Why do women choose men that they know they don't? She's saying, like what I'm saying, why do they choose men that don't have nothing? Why you would choose a man that has no future and nothing to offer? Why you laying down with these men? Why y'all bringing those type of men into your home? Good point. Accountability. Nobody forcing these women to pick these type of men. It's crazy. Ma'am, you're not listening to me. Get out of here. No, you're not. You're not listening to me. You come in here to argue and be combative. You ain't listening to me, please. So she makes a good point. She makes a good point. Ma'am, you wasted my time. How about you hit the Cash App and the PayPal and pay me for the time you wasted? This woman wasted my time on here. How about you hit the Cash App? And that's why I'm going to start having members-only lives. I'm about to start cutting the chat off. If you're not a monthly member, you ain't going to be able to comment. And this is why I cut the chat off a lot. And I'm going to start cutting the chat off just for members only. That's it. You ain't a member, you can't comment. There's people coming here, they don't want to listen. They want to be combative. They want to disrupt what you're doing. She tried to disrupt what I'm doing, and it didn't work. That's why she's here, to disrupt what I'm doing and play games. She's a grown-ass woman playing games. She fought against everything I said and gonna turn around and say, we love you and we listen to you. No, you don't. Don't tell me that lie. You're not listening to me and you have no love for me. Don't tell me that lie, man. Well, I look like an idiot? Well, I look like a sucker? She thinks I'm a sucker. I don't even know you. What are you talking about? We love you and how you love me and you listen to me? What are you talking about? What's wrong with this woman? Lord have mercy, something's wrong with this chick. God damn, where did she come from in my life? Ma'am, you ain't listening to nothing I said. You fought against everything I said. All right, bye, ma'am. See you later. See you later, ma'am. Bye. Go. Just go. That's it. See, she came to be disruptive. Bye. Bye, ma'am. Bye, ma'am. Bye. I don't have time to play this game. Go play games with somebody else. Just get the fuck out of my life. Just fucking go. Thank you. Please don't come back. Don't come back to my life. Anyway, get the fuck out. Just came to play games and shit. I don't have time for that shit. I don't have time. Like she could. That's why I'm cutting the chat off. That's why I'm cutting. I'm members only. If you ain't a member, fuck you. That's how I feel right now, man. Fuck you. You just here to disrupt what I'm doing. If you're a member, then I know you support the channel, and I know we can have dialogue. We can have a decent conversation with monthly members. See, monthly members understand what the truth is, and we can have dialogue, even if we have different point of views, even if we have different advice. At least I could talk to my monthly members with. They have common sense. They're not going to sit there and play games. She sat up my whole life, fought against everything I said, and talking about she's listening. No, you're not. Oh, we love you. No, you're not. Then going to say I'm rude. Ma'am, you're fucking rude for coming in my live saying the shit you said. You see how manipulative? That's why she's here, because she's a Jezebel. She's a Jezebel. That's why she's here. She tried to manipulate the live the whole night. She tried to manipulate the topic. Now I'm rude. Ma'am, you're fucking rude for coming in my live. You're rude for coming in here and saying the dumb stuff you said. You're rude to my topic for trying to manipulate my damn topic. Don't come in here telling me I'm rude, bitch. The fuck is wrong with you? Now you being disrespectful. Get your dumb ass out. Don't come the fuck back. The fuck wrong? See, then you give them a little bit of room. They want to disrespect you. Come and disrespecting my live. You disrespected it enough. Now get the fuck out. Don't come back. The fuck out of here. She just thinks she's going to keep running her damn mouth and then going to start accusing me in my own live. The fuck wrong with this woman? What's wrong with these women? What's wrong with them? She came in my live trying to manipulate my topic. She came trying to manipulate the topic. That's disrespectful off gate. When you try to take the topic somewhere else. You tried to manipulate the topic since you've been here. Then you came in here saying crazy shit. Then you start accusing other people. Now you accusing me. Get the fuck out. And don't come. Take your Jezebel ass somewhere else. The fuck out of here. She's only here to try to disrupt what I'm doing. The fuck out. You are a Jezebel woman. I hope you find another weak-ass man you can manipulate and be a Jezebel with. I hope you find it, because there's a lot of weak-ass men out here. You'll find a punk-ass man you can manipulate and play mind games with. See, a lot of women just come in my live because they want to play mind games. Let me see if I can manipulate him. Let me see if I can trick him. Let me see if I can get him off track. Fellas, understand, some women's sole purpose is to manipulate your mission. Some women's sole purpose is to destroy where you're headed. Destroy your message. Assassinate your character. That is their sole purpose, because they don't want to change. So they act like they like what you, but they really don't. They have an agenda. Understand, certain women have an agenda, whether it's good or bad. It's sad that the majority of women, they have bad agendas, selfish agendas, narcissistic agendas. It's all about them. Me. They're selfish as hell. This woman right here, her mission was to just try to destroy everything I'm doing and take the topic somewhere else. And I let her talk, because what I like to do is I like to let women hang themselves. I let her talk, let her hang herself. Thank you, man, for proving my point. They do it every time. They come in my live, they prove my point. Do it every time. I let her talk, just so she could hang herself. And she did exactly like I thought she was going to do. I knew she was. You're not, ma'am, you're not here for anything. I let you hang yourself. She didn't realize while I was letting her talk. Because what did the Bible say? A foolish person, they expose themselves. Proverbs, a foolish. When you're talking to a foolish person, they always expose their foolishness because that's who they are. She's a foolish woman. You can't help a foolish woman. You can't teach a foolish woman. You can't lead a foolish woman. You can't. You can't help that. She thought she was going to come and just keep running her damn mouth. That's what she thought. Now, I said, I'm going to let her talk, let her hang herself. Let her talk, let her hang herself. Because she's going to end up exposing who she is anyway. See, a lot of people, I do think it's a method to my madness. A lot of people don't understand. They get it late like, oh, that's why. It's a method to my madness. I let people go ahead and hang yourself, ma'am. Go ahead. I let her think. And sometimes if you let a woman think she got the upper hand, oh, she really shows her cards. That's another good trick I learned. Let a woman think she got the upper hand. She's either going to try to abuse that power or she's going to expose how wicked she is and manipulative she is. I'm telling you, man, fall back. Let a woman think she got some power. It's either going to bring out how good of a woman she is or how much of a piece of trash she is. All the time. Because let me tell you something. When women think they have power, some of them don't know how to act. When some women think they have power or they're winning or they're manipulating you, when they think that they're winning, oh, I got him, I manipulated him, they show their hand. That's called divine wisdom. See, God has given me wisdom, man. I have divine wisdom. Divine wisdom is uncommon wisdom. It's not natural wisdom. It's wisdom from God Almighty. See, I have godly wisdom. It's different from a man's wisdom. See, God gives me insight to what's going on around me and everything that's going on in my chat. I have wisdom, man. You don't know, your Jezebel spirit is not going to work. It's just not. Let's watch the rest of this, and I'm going to get on out of here because I got another live to do about that rapper being falsely accused. I got to talk about that. Because because you know I've been falsely accused, thrown in prison by my own women, on black women. Falsely accused me, set me up, throw me in jail. Black women. Black women did that. And a lot of black men are in jail because they're on women.
The best dressed in the class, and bitch, they'll be miserable. Nobody wants to play with your little fine ass little son. His little cute self don't got no friends because the nigga don't share. The little girl don't know how to be friends with other kids. Don't know how to like be in a space where you're not bullying or always trying to make things go your. That is why you hoes do better by yourself than with a partner. And then the other thing is you don't know how to pick them. You don't know how to pick them. What you mean? So we sharing men. Y'all be slow as they come. You don't know how to pick them. You pick people that they don't have their basics together. So when you mix your life with them, of course you're doing worse with him because he didn't even have enough to be at the table with you. And that's still your fault. Still not his fault. Bitch, if you met me and I ain't got no car, not my own place to live, don't got no stable income, and you come mix your stability with mine and then cry because you're doing worse, that was your bad. What you thought the fuck was going to happen when you take 2 and put a -1 with it? Bitch, you're going to get less. How did you think you was adding when the person that you with, that you mixed yourself with, got less? That's still a you problem.
Man, she's so
Question
on point.
that so many females in
She's so on point, man. So on point. Women they're selfish, narcissistic. They want to, they want to pick poorly and complain. They don't want to build with men. She hit everything. All right, y'all. I'm about to go live in 20 more minutes. I'm gonna talk about that rapper, that Little Dirk's homeboy. He got falsely accused by that stupid chick. All right, I'll be back in about 20 minutes. I'll see y'all in about 20 minutes. I told you I'm going live all day.